Welcome to another episode of Push Ups and Cool Music. I had many insights through my journey. First and foremost, I have to transfer files consistently to the computer, or else my videos will be interrupted like this. Like they have been lately. It's like my phone just runs out of space, basically. And what more I've learned is that if you want to be a strong fighter, a martial artist, strength is far from everything. Um, Timing, reflexes, reaction, and also having a certain mindset, to be able to push through pain, to react at the right time, to read your opponent and not react unnecessarily and just attack and lunge, and then you suddenly you're open and boom, you get attacked. So that is one thing, and also that Taekwondo has a major weakness: not enough sparring, not enough pressure testing, because we were working on certain techniques like the very standard boxing technique, like a jab and a cross, and a low kick at the end. So kickboxing ish. Even a lot of the red belts couldn't throw a basic jab cross combination. I had to teach some of them, so I'm like, yeah. But I have gone to boxing. I have gone to kickboxing. I think kickboxing is actually the more practical fighting approach to Taekwondo, because it's the kicking art of Taekwondo, but it also has the punching game from boxing. Even though in a boxing match, a kickboxer will get wrecked because a boxer specializes in boxing. That means the guard is different because you don't kick at all in boxing. I have the deepest respect for boxing. It's like one of the coolest martial arts ever. Even though it's so simple, it's just punching, but you get so good at punching and dodging and moving and all that conditioning that it makes boxing actually the number one martial art, in my opinion. Even though kickboxing is great because you work on your kicking game, having good kicks is also a good thing because in a real self defense situation, any weapon that you have is a good weapon. So if you have kicks as well as a good, strong boxing game, great. I never really cared for grappling. Like jujitsu, it looks boring. Rolling on the ground with a. It is probably great. It's just that I have never really given it a shot, but I could try it. Maybe I'll find it more interesting than I imagine it to be. Because you can't knock something before you try it. But right now I'm training Taekwondo and I'm training strength training, like weight training and calisthenics. So let's look at the stoicism and then we'll start training. A little bit, at least. I had double leg day yesterday. I lifted the weights, I did barbell squats, and I went to Taekwondo on the same day. Anyway, Plato's view. How beautifully Plato put it. Whenever you want to talk about people, it's best to take a bird's eye view and see everything all at once, of gatherings, armies, farms, weddings and divorces, births and deaths, noisy courtrooms or silent spaces, every foreign people, holidays, memorials, markets, all blended together and arranged in a pairing of opposites. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. There is a beautiful dialogue called Icaromenippus, an aerial expedition by the poet Lucien, in which the narrator is given the ability to fly and sees the world from above. Turning his eyes earthward, he sees how comically small even the richest people, the biggest estates, and entire empires look from above. All their battles and concerns were made petty in perspective. In ancient times, this exercise was only theoretical. The highest anyone could get was the top of a mountain or a building a few stories tall. But as technology has progressed, humans have been able to actually take that bird's eye view and greater. Edgar Mitchell, an astronaut, was one of the first people to see the Earth from outer space, as he later recounted. In outer space, you develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it. From out there on the moon, international politics looks so petty. You want to grab a politician by the scruff of the neck and drag him 250,000 miles out and say, "Look at that, you son of a bitch." Many a problem can be solved with a perspective of Plato's view. Use it. Ha! I've been thinking about that one a lot because I am very fascinated with outer space and I've seen a bunch of documentaries about it. It's like how petty our human squabbles are, really. We don't even see the borders between our countries from outer space. And let's start working out. I will check. Already started. It's Schumann Piano Concerto. And let's try with the difficult skills first. Now that my upper body muscles are so well recovered, I will try one arm push-ups. Oh! No, my back is ruined from Taekwondo yesterday. Taekwondo and weights. Oh man. Sometimes you need to try to find out where you're at. No, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen today. Handstand push-ups. They are easier, believe it or not. Handstand push-ups are easier than one-handed push-ups. And I'll do some calf raises despite having done leg day yesterday. Oop. Neck training, hooray, neck training. Now I'm a real fit influencer with no fitness and no influence. Well, what if I superset it? I'll do calf races in between. I need to get a few books to do the calf races. So, wait a second. One book is enough. This one gives a deeper stretch to the calf raise. And just do this. One leg at a time, so it's more weight. One leg. Then I do handstand push-ups, calf raise, and a few stretches. Yeah, other leg. In the large scheme of things, even my leg size is not something that matters. It matters mostly to me, but I have heard some offhand remarks about my leg size before, especially after my knee injury. Like, oh, your legs are so small. Leg day, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm working on it. But I had to work for the first year after my knee injury with nothing but my body weight. That's why push-ups and cool music had more of a purpose back in the day when I didn't train with weights at all. Now I go to martial arts, now I train weights. That's why sometimes I just skip it. Because I train harder out there. I lift heavy weights, I kick, I run, I do a bunch of things. So things have changed. And that's also the bird's eye view, because I felt so devastated after the knee injury. Now I realized how insignificant it is after a few years down the road. But when you injure yourself like that, a lot of muscle gains just goes out the window. But who does the muscle gains matter to the most? Me. Nobody else cares. Muscle gains is like a way to take care of yourself. Unless you're like a champion athlete or a 10 out of 10 looking fitness model, no one will care about your muscular appearance. I'm trying to eat better so I will be leaner and look better. So, this morning I just had a couple of bananas, 2 bananas for carbs, and 5 eggs. So, start to think that protein is more of a priority. I have stop eating processed sugar. I've stopped doing that, but I still eat some bread here and there, but don't do it so often. Reduce the amount of bread in my diet. We don't need bread. We need meat, vegetables. Meat and vegetables, potatoes are great too. More handstand push-ups. Come on, get up. More calf raises. Because my calves is like my weakest point. I have good thighs now. Of course they can be better, but my calves are way too small. They need to increase. That's why if I don't have any energy to do any of these videos, just do calf raises. Read a philosophical quote and do calf raises. If you can't even do stretching because you feel pain everywhere, do calf raises. Just do calf raises. They're very heavy when you do them on one leg at a time. And it's nothing but my own body weight. You don't have any excuse at all to not do them. And what I mean by you, it's me. I'm talking to myself. Doubt anyone's watching this. And if you do, well, this is a way to increase your calf muscle size. Just takes patience, time, consistency, and mindfulness of every repetition. And it might carry over into, it will inevitably carry over into other activities. My step in my running will be stronger. My taekwondo will be stronger. Everything will be stronger. I run faster, jump higher, all that. Because I spend time building calf muscles. I heard that the calf muscle is a very genetic muscle, that some people just have big calves. And I haven't only heard that, I've seen it. I've seen people who don't even work out who have great calves. So, it has to do with the length of the muscle. My calf muscles, they're short, so they're harder to build. But that doesn't mean they're impossible to build. So, you just have to work on building with what you have. I don't have the best genetics for calf muscles, but who gives a damn? Hard work makes what you have become the best version of itself. Oh, nothing like a good piano concerto of building some muscle. The rest of the legs, they don't even need to work out today. It's like the benefits of working out also comes from rest. It's like taekwondo and weights on the same day. That's more of a leg day than most average men do. And I still do calf raises the next day. But maybe I need to learn some more about video editing, because I really like this fitness influencer who has been on YouTube for many years. Scooby 1961. Is this older gay dude who's really good at doing home workouts. He has like all this workout equipment at home. I just mentioned this gay because he has become more flamboyant in later years. He shows up with these funny looking glasses and hats. Back in the day, he only wore the hat. I had no idea even that he was gay, but who gives a damn? It's none of my business. I just like Scooby because he's cool and he knows what he's talking about. So, yeah. He's like the king of YouTube fitness. I'm far from Scooby. If I had his physique, yeah, maybe I might get there. He's like 65. He looks more impressive than I do. I don't look remotely impressive at all. He might be on some TRT though. That's a high possibility. And I might be old enough to qualify for TRT soon. But do 1 year of push-ups and cool music and track my workouts. before I even test my testosterone levels. Just try to optimize nature first before I ask for help. That is my goal. Optimize nature, then ask for help. I'm like, I'm getting old. I need to up my testosterone levels. And I might get a glow up. And that's not necessarily because of the added testosterone, because you're supposed to only get like your levels to normal levels to when you were younger, right?